Hi guys, you are watching Interesting and Ficus, and this is the beginning of a new grand project. One of our favorite ficusland was the cement ficusland. While we were building a real house, we had to remove it because of the dimensional technique. Therefore today we'll present you a cement ficusland, a second life, updated after upgrade. But we'll start with the hardest part. For a long time, for many years, we have been writing comments and asking for a house underwater. We'll start with it. So our idea is this: in the middle of this giant pit, we'll build a house with windows. Everything is as it should be. Then we'll seal everything up with cement, everything with the walls, pressurize it and fill it with water. That is, our house will be completely in water and surrounded by water like a kind of pool. Then we'll put fish into the water, and from our porthole windows, it will be seen how they swim around this water, and our exit will be in the ceiling, as you know, in a submarine. Then from the hatch we'll make a bridge to land. It will go out about here and will lead to our stone cement city, which will grow here.
A big plus, guys, that here we already have a bunch of pits, already prepared soil for all these buildings. Really, the idea is very cool. I want us to have a tunnel pool, a straight one, big lawn, and there is an opportunity to do it.
Yes, a huge renovation, alteration, rearrangement is coming here. I think it will turn out very large scale, pompous and beautiful. If you like this idea, please like the video right now so that we understand that you want to watch it. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel. By the way, do you remember this house in the mountain where Bailey used to live? Look, it is as if something remained from ancient civilization. In fact, inside, I think that it is already so depressed, it's crumbling, but here everything is reliable and whole. Although here, look, it just arced, the pressure from the ground went and this thing arced, and the mirrors are intact. You see, the dogs here are probably buried themselves into the heat to calm down.
Whoa, that's smart. There we have an exit upstairs. Whoa, cool.
To prevent water from getting into our house so that the structure is reliable and strong, we decided to take our metal structure from our first Scotch tape ficusland. Do you remember it? Because if you don't know, the water creates a very strong pressure on the walls. It is incredibly large, although it seems that there is little water, but the pressure is mad. Therefore, just such a design is needed. This is how our house will look like, and everything around it will be filled with water. We'll dig this cube a little more into the ground so that the water is on top of our roof, so that ceiling is also underground.
Look, what a busy cat. Apparently the meat did not get through, so he decided to eat it here.
By the way, guys, this pile of boards, such a small pile, this is all our wooden ficusland from the forest. We had to take it apart. Visually, it seemed that there was much more material.
I carried 7 trailers like that. Can you believe it? 7.
And now we'll give these boards a second life in our new ficusland, a kind of reincarnation. That's what I love about electric screwdrivers, because of their power, because unlike rechargeable ones, they are just a beast. So guys, we've already submerged 40% of the house in the ground, and nevertheless, the pool, which will be around almost up to my neck, is deep and wide enough. Here you can really swim around. We also rounded our pit because there was a small passage due to the corners, so we made it round. I can't wait until we fill everything here with water, because I was waiting for so long that it's cold outside, it rains, and now it's very hot and I want to swim.
So here are our future windows for our house. They really look like some kind of portholes. It was very difficult for me to find them. I was looking for them all over here from washing machines, and now we have 3 windows. But we are thinking to make 2 windows or 3. The more windows there are, the more chance that somewhere will leak. As you understand, guys, I now completely process all joints with silicone, all small holes that can let water through. It's better to play it safe and treat everything with silicone. This is the first step. Later there will be even more sealing.
We have a zoo here, menagerie.
There is a cat sitting, and here is a dog. There is also a dog.
And there's also a turtle dove sitting on the branches. This house is not very spacious and large, but cozy, and most importantly, here you can hide from the sun. And if there is water around, it will do thermoregulation, and it should, in theory, cool our house. Also, it will be cool to get on the top and jump into the water for a swim. Sergey and I are still arguing about what exit to make. Sergey offers such a spacious one over here in the corner, or such a small one. I want it to be like this.
Yes, because we won't be able to put any furniture in.
We won't put anything in at all, and we have already started to sew up the ceiling. As you can see, the house seems to be ready, but in fact it's not ready yet because we have water that will be on the roof too. That is, our house will be submerged and we'll need to make a sleeve up. By the way, the echo is coming from there. Make a sleeve so that you can get out on the land.
And these are fans for a fact to dispel.
In Thailand, Thais who walk on the beaches, they also have such curtains on their Panama so that they don't burn their shoulders. By the way, we also sewed up this part where we used to have a slide, and in the future there will be something else. And this part could be tried to be removed and sprinkled when there is already water, but due to pressure it won't work.
By the way, you finally can see our operator. Here he is, the operator Kuzya.
Here guys, look what the pressure does. The sand pressed against the wall so much that it simply squeezed it out along with the base. There's a big bar here and it's just gone.
Here you see it also squeezing out.
And these iron pieces are bent. I'm getting scared to be here.
Yes, you see it bent, it's just the mountain has been around for a long time, right?
Show me the thickness of the bar. This is not a board, this is a bar, and it was arced.
Look.
Therefore, most likely the structure will need to be disassembled because it is unsafe to be here, because there were rains, the snow was melting, all this was washed away, washed out, and now it begins to crumble. Peekaboo! Look what kind of bunker we made. We made this collar so that water would not be poured inside. Now you can already sit.
And I'm rounding off edges in order to make it safer for our oilcloth. In general, it seems to me that the pool should be cooler here, and so I made a circle, and now our pool is completely round. Coco, I'm equipping new turtles here, looking at what can be done, what can be built.
Wow, do you remember how it was?
Generally speaking.
We actually had a kitchen there. This was a door. How did I dig in to get out of here? You didn't watch the video at all. Shameless. There's so much to rebuild here. Write your ideas in the comments. What do you think will fit better in this place?
Yes, and here we have, you see a tunnel and exit.
Now our house looks like a booth from the side.
Like a kind of birdhouse.
We'll have a porthole there. By the way, we unscrewed one door and this thing looks very much like a salad bowl.
By the way, here it is, you see. By the way, we'll probably use it as a salad bowl if we decide to do 2 windows, not 3. Cuckoo! Cool!
So we also had a very important question, which side to insert this porthole, so to speak. I originally planned like this, but now we still have an option to make it like this. Since we'll have water outside, no one will walk here, and visually from the inside it will be prettier. And here is the dilemma. Write in the comments which side would be better in your opinion. Imagine how cool it will be when we launch fish here and we get such an oceanarium inside. And it will be possible to look out like this, where these crucians swim. And finally, before laying the oilcloth here, we secured all the corners, all the sharp places that we had here with such a marshmallow pimple in the foil outside. And now the moment has already come when you can cover it all with oilcloth. Now we can only hope that this oilcloth will be enough for us, because the diameter, the circumference, all this is large, plus we also have a convex shape, and now we need to correctly fit it somehow.
I took 132 square meters for oilcloth. Guys, this is just a gigantic territory, so it should really be enough. Ficus has always found a place to sit, also in the shade.
So now we're going through the most complicated process of laying the oilcloth, in which I directly take part.
Yes, sitting on a bench.
Because our whole difficulty lies in the corners, because large bundles of oilcloth are concentrated in the corners, while we have an uneven shape in the middle and there is a skew. Therefore, now the most important thing is not to stretch the oilcloth, because when the pressure from the water starts, it can break. Some holes can appear and the water will just start to flow out.
Guys, I walk without shoes so as not to burst our oilcloth in any way, because this will be fraught with the fact that the water will drain. Everything seems to be ready, and you see here using brakes to fully understand how it will be.
Before pouring water, we need to make a window and treat it well with silicone to seal our house. By the way, this is the first time I see a blue sealant. I feel like a pastry chef.
Cook, woodcutter, pothole, siliconer.
So guys, our windows are already installed and treated with silicone on both sides, and the long-awaited time has come when the hour has come to pour water here. Well, here we have a washing machine. No, this is not a window.
It really looks like a washing machine, a giant washing machine.
Dima, turn it on. By the way, we didn't tell you that we decided to test all this technology first without cement. Just like that with oilcloth. If everything works out, then tomorrow evening we'll swim here. And let's check if our house will work. In the sense that we still have fears that our house is just like a float will emerge due to the pressure, because there will be air in it. Well, I don't know how physics works. I didn't study it well. The water started to flow.
Well, with such a pressure, we'll certainly be filling it up for a long time, right?
In general, we leave the hose for the night, and in just a moment you will see how much is gained. Write in the comments if the water will reach at least the level of the windows. So friends, it's been 19 hours. I made a special calculation, and now we'll see what we have here.
Wait, what's the sound?
Flowing somewhere, flowing inside.
Let's watch.
For some reason I thought there would be less water, honestly. I thought there would be much less water.
Well, did it reach the windows little? Look, yes, this is a window. Look, halfway. Is it leaking?
Look, yes, this is a window. Look, halfway. The water is leaking, but this one is not. It's good that the water still leaves, and we made this tray and it seems to be absorbed. Well, here is a big stream, but not here.
Well, look how much water there is.
And here I feel like in a submarine.
Cooling doesn't leak, right? Well, it's dripping, but just a little.
And there is a straight stream.
Yes, look.
But at the same time, we're not upset because we see that we can do it hermetically. Therefore, now we'll lower the water below the level of the window. We spent half a day resealing this window, and now we have silicone treated it completely on the outside. That is, in addition to the fact that we once again processed the window itself with silicone, we also thoroughly processed all these oilcloth silicone with silicone and screwed it over with such stripes. We did the same on this side just in case, let it be. And now, in the hope that our windows will not leak, we'll leave the water turned on again and hope that tomorrow for sure it will fill up, will not leak anywhere, and everything will be very good. Sergey and Dima arrived earlier than me today. Wow, it filled up with water. Are you there? And how is it inside?
Fine, do you want to come in?
Doesn't leak?
Full, almost full. It was just a little leaking for it to fill up completely and plunge our house.
And I see there is such a drape, I thought it's already completely filled. Peekaboo, where are you?
I'm here. Come in to our house.
Oh, you've already brought the bench here. Really, it doesn't leak.
Imagine everything is underwater.
Cool, here it's as we expected. Due to the fact that the house is surrounded by water, it became cool. But there is also pressure. I see how the boats were bent.
But the joke is that the window which was leaking is here. Now we have this window leaking, but this is not a problem, because this is our trial version before repairing everything with cement. So far I have done it stationary, so look, I came up with a life hack. The water flows down, here pipe, it goes here. We have a pump here that is turned on, and it periodically pumps out when I turn it on. But this is once every half an hour. That is, at the moment, it's comfortable here. It is completely normal to be here. On the first one, it's cool. I know that there is water around here. Now I'll try to ask Dima to swim and see if he is visible in the window.
Oh, it's hot. Now I would dive. Well, the first test is passed. I really like it. It's cool in here. And I expect that by the evening the water will warm up and I will also swim. I want to swim. Everything is checked. It remains to eliminate a couple of nuances, and in the next video we'll cement everything. Also in the next video we'll deal with the arrangement of the house inside. In general, be sure to support the video of our project with a like and write all your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and be sure to press the bell icon so as not to miss the new videos. It was Ficus and Interesting with you. Bye.
Blah, blah.